So yes, this is the Tata Harrier, a big step took from the Tata in terms of design language and every aspect that has reached a next level in terms of SUV. So I am Nitya Chauhan, you're watching Auto Talk, let's get on with it. So yes, this is the front look of the Tata Harrier. Well, first of all, this design which goes from one side to the another, which is very good and spontaneous, with the hexagon grille over here which holds up the Tata logo. And first of all, we have the DRS which can turn into an indicator, and that's a very good thing. And the main headlights are set up on the lower bumper, which is here, along with the fog lamps. All are halogen, so that's a very great disappointment, but still you get a projector setup and a reflector along with the fog lamps. So yes, this is pretty much it from the front side of this Tata Harrier. So yes, this is the side profile of this car. First of all, we have 205 mm of ground clearance, so that's a very good thing. Although this car happens to be a front wheel drive, but still it has very off-road capabilities, so you can take this car wherever you want with this ground clearance. And the wheelbase happens to be 2.7 meters, so you get plenty of legroom inside the cabin, so that's a very great thing about this car. Now the wheels happens to be 17 inches diamond cut, which are new in this BS6 compliant, so that's a very good thing. And few minor tweaks have been changed from 2019 or the BS4 model, such as now the outside rear view mirrors are kind of small, so there is less possibility of blind spot, and you get new color which is the red and with dual tone finish, which happens to be the blacked out roof, so that's a very good thing and new in this BS6 compliant. Now we get request sensor on both the sides, which is a very good thing, and this is pretty much it. So now let's jump into the rear part of this car. So now let's talk about the rear part of this car, and first of all, we have 425 litre of boot carrying capacity with good amount of high loading lip. Make things might difficult to put on luggage, but still it is quite okay. The boot is not biggest among its competitors, but still can accommodate a good number of luggages. And we get a subwoofer over here. Well, this car gets 9 speaker system with JBL speaker, 320 watt sound output, so that's phenomenal in terms of sound output. And with particular this color, it looks much more sportier and rugged. And the tail lights are gorgeous, but indicator and reverse lights are bulb, so cost cutting, but rest is stylish and sporty. And on the lower bumper, we see black treatment to reduce visual bulkiness of the car with the fake exhaust tips along with the parking sensors and reflector. So yes, this is pretty much it from the rear part of this car. So now talking about the rear passenger seats of this car, well, first of all, you can feel the premiumness by the leather, by the quality of the materials used in the rear passenger seats, along with the comfortness of the seats. So that's a very great thing about this Tata Harrier. And like I said, this has 2.7 meter of wheelbase. You get good amount of, in fact not good, more than adequate of legroom, great amount of headroom. Although this has a panoramic sunroof, but still I am 5'5" and still I am having good amount of headroom over here. Now talking about the comfortness providing by this Tata Harrier and its seats, that you get good amount of cushioning, and you can also have a central armrest with twin cup holders and adjustable headrest. So yes, this is pretty much it, and with the massive door pockets, it makes things very practical. So yes, this is pretty much it from the rear passenger seats. Now let's jump in the driver's seat. So now as I have entered in the driver's seat, well, first of all, the premium bits are all around the car. First of all, we get this plastic trim, but it's so satisfying that it has wooden texture, but it is not. And then we get the massive door pockets and a good amount of headroom and 6-way electrified seats, so that's a very great thing about this car. And the steering wheel happens to be 4-way adjustable, which is the reach and rake, so that's a very good thing. And you also get a proper deck pedal. Now talking about the center console, well, this happens to be an 8.8-inch infotainment system which has Apple CarPlay, Android Auto and every other connective feature. So the speedometer cluster is divided into two parts. The left part is the digital and the right is the analog. And on the left side we have the 7-inch screen which shows many information such as RPM meter, gear indicator and many information such as tire pressure monitoring system, fuel economy, distance to empty and many other information. We are driving is the Tata Harrier, and this happens to be a 2-liter 4-cylinder 170 horsepower beast. And yes, this happens to be a diesel, and Harrier is only available in diesel variant with 6-speed manual and 6-speed automatic transmission. Well, the grunt produced from this engine is very good, and after all this has a 170, which means a 30 horsepower more from this BS6 compliant, which makes things very fast. This automatic transmission is very quick in shifts, so if you are driving, cruising along on a highway, and if you put your foot hard on the gas, then it will quickly shift in the right gear for you. Well, although this is a front wheel drive, but still it has a very off-roadness while driving this car because it is very upright, and also you can see a hood while driving, so you can have that commanding position while driving this car that may feel you that you are driving a very high ground clearance off-road car. The good factor is the 205 mm of ground clearance, which makes things very easier for the Harrier to go on off-road. So the ground clearance is very much good in this car, and you will not have any complaint about this. And this happens to be a front wheel drive, but still had 3 terrain modes such as
rough road mode activated, wet mode activated, city drive mode activated.
And you also have many safety features such as this car has 6 airbags and an ABS EBD vehicle stability program, and this has hill descent control, 3 drive terrains and a proper steering with lightness and full response on driving. Although this happens to be a hydraulic unit, but still it provides very much feedback while driving this car. There is no center lag whatsoever, and it has very much connection between the road and the steering. Now the suspension is on the stiffer side, and as this platform which Harrier is based on is the Omega, which is derived from Land Rover Jaguar. So yes, it is not particular chassis which is carried away from the Land Rover, because it has been derived with many other components as well. Thank you for watching this video, and I would like to thank Tata Motors Sriji Automart Private Limited for letting us the car to review. And if you want more information about the car and the showroom, I'll put a description below and you can contact through that. So thank you for watching this video. I'm Nikhil Chauhan. Stay tuned.